Hi, this is Todd again. Okay, I had a few comments on one of my videos about coming to Thailand, so I decided to make another video as a follow-up because I figured if one person had these issues and concerns, there's probably a lot more people. So I realized I needed to add some more details. All right, so I got my notes here to make sure I cover everything. Can't see me. I'm 60 years old. I need glasses. I never need glasses before until I turn 60. Okay. Now, the worst months to visit Thailand or any part of Asia is June, July, and August. That's the rainy season. That's monsoon season. That's when you get a lot more rain. And in the island of Phuket, it rains more on the north side of Phuket than it does on the south side of Phuket. And a place to stay in Phuket, I would say, for your first time, Patong. Patong Beach is a pretty good area. And then after that, try other places like Krone and Katia. Katia, Kata. That's where a lot of people stay at. But right now, anything north of Patong is not very good because they're building left and right. I mean, they're just building everything. Brand new condos, brand new villas. The traffic up here is really bad because it's just building. And that's because the Russians are here and they got a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. And so what Biden did to try to keep them from getting the money out, well, they found out a way to get it out because they're the ones who building all these brand new condos and villas and everything else, and they're building a lot of them. All right? Okay, now, if you're looking for accommodation or hotel, the best place to start is Airbnb. All right? They give you pictures and everything else on the listing. Now, here's the thing about Asia. You got to remember, whatever hotel or listing, always try to make sure they have hot water. Hot water is not a thing in Asia. So if you go on Airbnb or Booking or Agoda, always look for hot water. And if they don't, email them and ask them if they have hot water. And hot water is not a thing here in Asia. I don't know why, but me personally, I need hot water to take a shower. Okay? Let's see, what else? If you're here long term, even in Phuket and Pattaya, you gotta go on Facebook and go to different Facebook groups, and you'll be able to find something long term about. Hi, I'm neighbor. Okay, I gotta wait till she leaves. Okay, so she's gone. Okay, so you're gonna be here long term. You gotta go on Facebook and go to the rental places for your city, and you should be able to find something even in Phuket for about $350 to $400 a month. But they want at least a 12-month lease. Some of them may take a 6-month lease, but they're gonna up the price. Even in Pattaya, they want a 6 to 12-month lease. But those are the best deals you're gonna get. I mean, anything shorter than that, expect to pay at least $100 to $200 more a month. All right. Exchanges. It's me, Todd. I forgot to add to this video that if you need to exchange money, they're all over the place. They're at the airport, on the street, at the mall, at the grocery store. They're everywhere. So, but your debit card works at most places except for a lot of restaurants and at the gas station you always use cash. But your debit card is going to work at the mall, at the airport, at most major places. So you don't really have to worry about. We have to carry cash, but only take out maybe about 7,000 baht at a time out of the ATM. That lasts for about a week or two. Plus, sometimes you go to a 7-Eleven, the internet is down, which means they won't be able to use your debit card. You got to use cash. So you always got to carry at least a little bit of cash with you. At least I would say about 500 to 1,000 baht to be on the safe side. So when you go to the 7-Eleven or somewhere else to buy something off the street, you have the cash to do it. And try not to get bills over 100 baht. 1,000 baht for some of these places can be very hard to get you change, even at the grocery store. You do not need to exchange any money before you get here. Okay, what you need is an international debit card. Let me put up the website called Wise. Wise is an international debit card that works all over the world, and it does the conversion for you from US dollars to Thai baht to Philippine pesos to Vietnamese dong, and it works just like a regular debit card. And the great thing about the Wise card is that if it gets lost or stolen, the only money they can get is the money you put on the card. So you only got $20 on it, they can only get $20, right? Now, let's see. Plus, if you use the ATMs here in any country, it's going to cost you about $6 to withdraw money. So whether it's $2 or $500, it's pretty much going to cost you $6. And when you withdraw money from the ATMs here in Asia, all of them, no matter what country you're in, always make sure the ATM does not do the conversion rate. Tell them you do not want to do the conversion rate, or you decline them doing the conversion rate. You always want the conversion rate to be done by your bank, or done by, well, in the case of your Wise international debit card, it will already have done the conversion before you even put it into the ATM. All right, so, and some of the ATMs will not give you the money or will decline your transaction if you do not allow them to do their conversion. All right. Now, I only use the ATMs either in the mall or connected to a bank because those are the safest ones. Okay, but I've been in Vietnam and the Philippines all this time, and so far I have not had any problems with any of the ATMs in Vietnam. I mean, in Thailand. Correction. I've been in Thailand and the Philippines all this time, and I have not had any problems or issues with the ATMs in Thailand or the Philippines. Now, I had problems with the issues with the ATMs in Mexico, and I had a lot of problems with the issues with the ATMs in Vietnam. All right, a lot of the international debit cards, such as Wise and some of your bank cards, will not work in Vietnam because they have so many scams with some of those ATMs. Right, so do not be surprised if you cannot get money out of some of the ATMs in Vietnam or even at the airport using your international debit card, even using your bank card. All right, that's Vietnam. But in Thailand, no problems, no issues. I can get money from ATM at the airport, on the street, at the mall, no issues whatsoever. All right. Now, going back to the exchange rate, like I said, you really don't need to exchange any money before you get here because you have exchanges all over the place. You have them at the airport, you have them on the street, you have them at every mall. They're all over the place within Thailand. However, if you go from Thailand back to the United States, you want to exchange your money in Thailand. For example, I had about $15 in Thai baht. When I got to the United States, at the airport, I wanted to exchange it back to dollars. The guy looked at me and he said, that won't even cover the fees here. He said, you should have done it over in Thailand. He was right. The fees to start off with, just to exchange your money from one currency to another at the airport or any place else, starts off at $10, and I have 15. So even with the 15, it starts off at 10, then they have other fees on top of that. So always exchange your money in Thailand or in Mexico before you get to the United States, or else you may not be able to exchange it at all because, like the guy said, that won't even cover the fees to exchange your money from Thai baht into US dollars. Let me put up another website called Wintrust Bank. I have a bank account with this bank called Wintrust. And the great thing about Wintrust is that it works like Charles Schwab. I also have a bank account with Charles Schwab. But with Wintrust and Charles Schwab is you do not get charged any international ATM fees. They will reimburse you for it. So if I use my Wintrust or my Charles Schwab debit card, I can go to any ATM in Thailand or Vietnam or in the Philippines, take out money, and I won't get charged that $6. All right, but I don't use it because I'm a little paranoid because I don't want anyone to have access to my banking account. And neither one of the banks offers a virtual debit card. But either way it goes, Wintrust has branches all over the United States, almost in every state. And it's a lot easier to open a checking account or savings account with Wintrust than it is with Charles Schwab. And like I said, I use Wintrust because just like Charles Schwab, they reimburse all the ATM fees. Okay, and I'm gonna leave the link to the website and to Wise and Charles Schwab within the description. Okay, let's see. Taxis. All right. Now, when you come to Thailand, all the airports, well, the two major ones, and also Chiang Mai, Bangkok, and Phuket have Grab stands at the airport. You just have to look for them. It's these big green stands. And most people use Grab because the taxis in Asia have a bad reputation. Now, Thailand has pretty much cleaned it up. The taxi costs a little bit more than a Grab. However, people still use Grab. I mean, you got long lines, well, not literally long lines, but a lot of people just go to the Grab stand and just take a Grab to the hotel. Even though there's a lot of taxis there, people still don't want to use the taxis, all right? Now, once you leave the airport and you get around town, the taxis then become a scam. They say they're run by a little syndicate, and they're going to scam you. So it's best to use a Grab, because the Grab is going to tell you how much it's going to cost, how long your trip is going to take, and how much it's going to cost before you even pay the money. The other great thing about using a Grab or using the Grab app, and another car. The great thing about using the Grab or the Grab app on your phone is that when you put in your credit card, Grab keeps it. So you don't have to worry about carrying any money on your pocket or having any money on you. So if you're out on the street or at the beach, you need to call a Grab, it's great. Just hop on your phone, call a Grab in your home. And you don't have to worry about having any money in your pocket. It's also good because if you lose your debit card or credit card or get lost or stolen, I got a different Grab credit card that I don't use hardly at all, but it's connected to my Grab account, which means that my other credit card or debit card gets lost or stolen, I can still get something to eat because I can always just call up delivery from Grab or get a taxi from Grab to take me to any location. And that is connected to my Grab account. And that's what I like about using Grab. I don't have to worry about carrying any cash on me whatsoever. Well, with taxis, you gotta always pay them in cash, all right? Okay, now, Grab taxis. Okay. Now, once you're in Phuket or patio or whatever, rent a scooter. It's the best thing you can do. I mean, like I keep saying, it gives you the most freedom, and it allows you to stay in any Airbnb or any hotel within an area because it gives you the freedom to get around to any place. However, Grab is very cheap. If you're in that area, Grab is going to cost you between, it depends where you are. At least when I was in Pattaya, it cost me at the max $4. I don't take a Grab here in Phuket, and because I got a scooter, I have no idea how much it will cost. And in Bangkok, I took a couple of Grabs to the train station. That only was like less than 50 cents. But I took Grabs in Bangkok to the center of the city, and that was at the most about $8 to $10. All right, so Grab is very cheap and very affordable. Now, when you rent a scooter, they're going to ask for a deposit, and the deposit is between 2,000 and 4,000 Thai baht, which is between $60 to $120. And you want to put down in cash because we want to give you a choice: cash or your passport. Put down in cash because if anything happens, they can keep the cash, and they don't have to worry about paying them whatever they want to pay you and extorting you for a lot more money because they have your passport. All right. So just go to the bank and take out the 2,000 to 4,000 baht, and just pay the deposit in cash. All right. Now, however, when I'm around Phuket, there is this one lady who I used to drive me around. Her prices are about the same as Grab. I'll leave her information in the description below. All right. And I prefer to pay her instead of paying some big giant international corporation. So I just pay her what I would pay. I'm paying Grab and give her a tip. This way, she doesn't have to share any money that she will make through Grab. It's all hers. Now, like I said, she's a good, honest person. And if you need any advice or anything else, you can always call her up and you can always ask her, hey, this guy trying to scam me, what do you think? And she'll be honest, and she's a very honest person. So like I said, I'm gonna leave her link, her WhatsApp number in the description. Okay, WhatsApp. Everybody uses WhatsApp in all over Asia. WhatsApp is an international app that allows you to call anyone for free. You do video calls, video chats. You can send pictures, you can send videos all over the world for free. It's one of the ways. It's the only way that I keep track or keep in contact with some of my family and friends with the United States. So when I'm over in Thailand, I can call them for free anytime I want to, and they can call me for free. And I send them videos and video links and pictures and graphics through the WhatsApp app. So before you get to Thailand or anywhere else, before you leave the United States, you want to get the Wise debit card, which takes about 2 weeks to get, and you also want to get you also want to download the Wise app and the WhatsApp app. And also the Grab app too. You're gonna need those 3 apps before you leave, because as soon as you hit the airport, you want to be able to use WhatsApp and Grab. All right, which brings me to SIM cards. Now every country is a little bit different when it comes to the SIM cards, but basically when you're in Thailand, you can get a SIM card at any airport, especially in Bangkok. Bangkok is open 24. The Bangkok airport is open 24 hours a day. The Phuket airport, things close about 8 or 10 o'clock at night. Okay? But once you get at the airport, they can put on a SIM card on your phone, either as an eSIM or just a physical SIM card. The Philippines cannot do that. Vietnam can also do it too. So as soon as you get the SIM card, you can call a Grab and use WhatsApp and everything else, because it's for your time here, it'd be unlimited data, unlimited talk, and unlimited text. I think the initial fee is like $30, and then after that, it's like $6 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data. Very inexpensive. Everyone uses it all over Asia. That's how people communicate. Okay. Let's see what else. All right. You also need Grab to order food and transportation. So when you get to your hotel or your Airbnb, you want to order food through Grab. You call it up, look through the menu, Grab, and just pick what you want, and it comes right to your door. So, which is another reason why you want to get the WhatsApp app and a Grab, because when the delivery drivers are on Grab, they're going to communicate with you, and sometimes, but not all the time, they try to do it through the Grab app, but sometimes they'll call you on WhatsApp. You want to have all of those things up and running before you get here. Plus, you want to connect your credit card or your debit card that you're going to use with Grab before you leave. That way, in the United States, it's a lot safer. So when you get here to Asia, it's already connected there. You don't have to worry about pulling out that credit card or debit card ever again. And it's already connected to Grab and Wise and everything else. All right? So I think that's about it. I don't think there's any more I need to tell you, but moving to Thailand, or even for a short term, is for a couple of weeks or just for a week. We gotta come for about 2 weeks. I mean, after getting off that damn plane, it's gonna take you a couple of days to recover. So you gotta be here for at least 7 days. Thailand makes it very, very easy to visit, to have a vacation here, to transition and move here permanently or just for a short time. But like I also said, it depends on where you go. Like I said, the Russians are in Phuket and they're upping prices, and they got the money out of Russia, and they're buying up as much stuff as they possibly can. You know, building brand new condos and brand new villas and all that stuff all over the place, right? But in Pattaya, they haven't been able to do that. But that's because Pattaya has built a lot more condos. So I have no idea how this is going to work out. When it comes to the Russians, if they're building so much stuff, but they're building the high-end stuff. They're not building, the stuff for the poor guys like me. So they should really spend between $50 to over $100 a night for a place, which I can't do. Those are the type of condos and villas that they're actually building. Which means it probably won't affect the other us little guys. And helping to bring down the cost of all the other accommodations, the Airbnbs and hotels. So that's about it. I hope this video, the information I added, cleared up a few things. Okay. Well, if you have any more questions, put them in the comment section. And if I think it's something that I need to make another video on, I will, and because I figure it might help a lot more people. Adios.